Marks. We are starting the season. Obviously, we're excited about the start of the season, but the Committed to a Cure and the Children's Hospital, we've combined to really do something to raise awareness for pediatric cancer. I know there's our Children's Hospital is second to none, and about 2 years ago we adopted a kid to our program named Elijah that has had 17 surgeries, has had pediatric brain cancer and a lot of issues, and he's been a phenomenal member of our team, and we've welcomed him in and got to know him really well. And so we decided that we wanted to kind of take it a step further, and so the players were all in agreement that they wanted to do this, and we're going to wear one green shoe, one white shoe for the entire season with the intent of raising awareness for pediatric cancer, and then hopefully raise funds as well as a byproduct of that. But the guys are very excited about it. You know, it's a little bit, Henry Ford talked about a business that only makes money is a poor business, if that's its sole purpose. And I think if your basketball program, your sole purpose is just to win games, you run a poor program. And I think our guys are really bought in. They want to reach out in the community, and this is something that does touch our heart with our relationship with Elijah, and then obviously with the Children's Hospital. We feel like it's a win-win situation. To be honest with you, over in Spain, we played a team over in Spain, the Truthful Answer, and one of the players came out wearing a black and white shoe, and everybody, just noticed it. And so we started talking and kind of joking about that, and then one idea led to another idea, and about 27 ideas later, this is what we came up with. Yeah, the guys have been great with Elijah. He's been around some. We've spent some time over at the Children's Hospital as well, but Elijah has a magnetic personality, and he's made such great progress. All the freshmen haven't seen that yet, but he's made such great progress over the 2 years, and it's really been a heartwarming story for us, and we're trying to help him any way we can. Yeah, I think playing at home is good, but it's also, as we learned in our exhibition game, getting out in front of the crowd and just experiencing Division I basketball for a lot of these guys is a new experience. And so hopefully on Saturday we have a better feel for what we're doing out there, and are a lot more crisp with what we're doing. I thought there was a lot of game slippage in that game, but again, I think that being at home is a positive. We do have 4 home games before we head on the road to the Bahamas, and then we come back for some more home games. So it's something we've purposely did with the young team, and again, we're hoping that's a benefit. I think I have a pretty good feel. Now, what I saw in the exhibition game was anything but that, but in practice, I feel like the team is coming together. We have some deficiencies, but I think we're working hard to address them, and the guys are believing what we're doing, are trying their best to do it, and we just need to accelerate it a little bit and make improvements a little bit faster. I think we are ready. It's I think some of it you have to be out in front of the bright lights and in front of the crowd to work through some of the kinks, but I think we are prepared. The players know what we're trying to do, both offensively and defensively. They apply that in practice, and so I think it's time that we do get out there. I think we are ready. Does that mean it's going to be picture perfect? Absolutely not. But I think it's the next step, and I think we're ready to compete. There is a lot of leadership on the team, and in a variety of ways. I don't know that we have one player right now that I'd say I'm anointing him as the leader. But C.J. Washington has leadership skills, and he's the senior on the team that has experience. Rob Brown has played in the ACC and definitely has leadership skills. Nick Norton at the point guard spot, Denzel Watts at the point guard spot, I think have leadership skills. And then a lot of guys are leading by their efforts on the court as well. So I think all that will mesh together, and I think the team is very receptive to each other's comments, and I think that's important for any of those guys that are trying to lead, that they have a group around them that will listen to. Yeah, it certainly is not too much. There's not too much of a burden on CJ. There's a lot of talented players on this team. With his experience being a senior, he does assume some of those responsibilities, but it's not something that we're throwing it all on his shoulders. What we're asking him to do is take care of his own business the best he possibly can, have sustained energy on both ends of the court, and that'll trickle down. Now, when times are tough, I think he is one that can step up and provide some leadership to the guys and tell them how to do things, because he's been through it before. But it's not something we have just anointed him as the leader. Yeah, my expectations are that we're going to be really good, and that's what I expect of them. You're not going to hear me talk a whole lot about freshmen or a young team. We're the UAB team. We're the Blazers. It's the team we have, and so nobody cares about how old or young we are. We're talking about you need to produce and do your job for the team and play your part well. And those are the ideas that we talk about in practice all the time.
I'm very excited. We've been preparing very hard all year. Coach has been getting after us, and it's going to feel good to go out there, just to play and, play with everybody again and just go out there and do what we do best. I feel that we're, really ready to go, get real game ready, especially with the game last week. We're ready to get back out there and show what we can do and show who our team really is. So we're really fired up to go. Just basically probably just underestimating the team. That's the only thing I can see that went wrong. But we're moving on from that, trying to leave it in the past and just go out there and play Saturday. Just, we know not to, underestimate the team and just go out there and give it everything that we got. Just be ready, be ready for it, ready to play. Yeah, it was a wake-up call. We're a young team, but we gotta mature fast, basically, just mature fast and be ready to play. I think it was a great idea. Coach Hash, he mentioned it to us, and offered the idea about wearing 2 different pairs of shoes and just to raise money for pediatric cancer. And I think it's a great thing for those kids. And we adopted a kid named Elijah, and just seeing him with the condition, I like it a lot. I feel like it's a great cause.
Man, we're excited. We practice a lot for this game. It's our first regular season game, so we're excited about that. It was a real big wake-up call. I'm glad it happened early in the season, but we can't take people for granted. Coach talked about respecting another team, so come in ready to play tomorrow. Yeah. Coach talked about identity. He wanted us to develop an identity on defense, and over these last few practices, we really did a lot of defensive drills. So we started to develop a defensive identity. Yeah, we be able to pressure. Any team we go into, we want to pressure them, get steals. That's the main objective.